everyone. As you all 5 of you know, I am Eric.
Hey, and I'm Tim. We may have 6 now. Come on, there may be 6.
Do we have 6? 6 people watching me?
I don't know. Maybe 60, something like
Six,
that. But
six.
together, as you all know, we are the grumpy old men. We like to bitch, moan, groan, and complain about what's going on in the world, and we like to talk about gambling on football and whatever else.
Sports season, man.
It's exactly. World Series and the playoffs coming up, which your Yankees are probably out, and then football's in full swing. So hey,
Yeah, the Yankees got eliminated Monday night.
We'll see how we're doing on our picks here shortly, and then we'll see what we're going to do next week on our picks. And then, of course, there are a few things I would like to talk about, because Sleepy Joe and his antics and a few others.
Joe and Trump are in Michigan supporting the auto workers right now.
Yeah.
I saw that on the news this morning.
Can Joe even make the stage? I did see where Joe's dog bit another Secret Service person.
Perfect.
They need to take that sumbitch home back to Martha's Vineyard.
Just as senile as his dad.
Exactly. Because that dog has bitten like 3 or 4 Secret Service. I mean, I'm surprised they don't put a bullet in him.
That's awesome. I'm getting my right arm done next week.
Are you?
Yeah.
So you're gonna do the other side?
Yeah, I'm gonna do this side. This blank. It has that.
Are you gonna do the sleeve? Are you gonna do the?
Yeah, all the way down. Yeah, all the way down to my forearm, like on this one. You can see.
Oh heck.
Yeah.
You're gonna be all tatted up. We need to start calling this the tatted dudes or something, man. We need to
grumpy old tatted dudes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so on this arm, a lot of like Viking symbols because I'm Norwegian, Nordic symbols and stuff like that. And then on my right arm, I'm gonna get the Viking symbol for family right here. It's huge. And then the Viking symbol for mother and son right there on my forearm with some of my mom's handwriting because I found a card that she wrote me. So it'll say, "Dear Eric, love mom" on it.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. My wife, when my father-in-law passed away, my wife's got one on her wrist. She's got several, but she's got one on her wrist that, he wrote something to her in a card and it's blah, blah, love dad, but it's in his handwriting. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so the guy that did this, the amazing dude that does this at freehand and just designed it himself, just up and moved to Maine.
Oh, damn. So you got to find another artist?
Yeah, so I went to this place called Enigma Tattoo here in St. Louis over in the Del Mar Loop. And I got a consultation, younger black guy, a lot of good work. He had a lot of really good ideas. So we'll see what he comes up with. I know it won't be freehand. He's going to design it. He's going to put the stencil on me, which is fine, whatever. But yeah, we'll see how it comes out.
Yeah, that little stuff under your arm right there going to hurt a little bit.
It wasn't that. It was the elbow and my shoulder.
Really? My shoulder didn't hurt that bad. When I got up here, it didn't hurt that bad.
That elbow was, oh man, I'd rather get kicked in the balls by a NFL punter.
I don't know about that. That's some.
You kick a ball 60 yards, that thing would come out my eyeballs.
My wife always laughs at me. She said, "It can't hurt that bad." I'm like, "You don't understand. I think I'd rather get squarely kicked than just to graze. The graze hurts worse."
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, you don't got to kick them square in the nuts. All you got to do is graze the balls, man. And it's pain time. It's pain. Yeah. Absolute awful.
Anyway.
Yeah. So
how's volleyball going?
Good. Actually, it's going awesome. So, well, not awesome. So it's going awesome, but it's not. So last night we were away so we were in this place called DeSoto, Missouri. Volleyball team's not that great. So we had a jamboree there at the beginning of the season. One of our star hitters, one of our best blockers, dove for a ball, knocked her head on the floor, got a concussion. So Mia got to play the entire jamboree. Last night we were back in DeSoto. This same girl rolled her ankle while she was warming up.
Wow.
So Mia got to start and play the entire, this girl's probably like, I'm never coming back to DeSoto again. Like, no, absolutely. Kidding. So I don't know how long she's going to be out for, but if she rolled it on the outside, so I mean, I know what that feels like and how long that takes and to do sports on it. So Mia might take it, but Mia did amazing. And I wish I had this video on my computer to share, but one of the main things her coach said at the beginning of the year, why she didn't make it as a starter, well, she couldn't block. Mia had springs in her shoes or something nothing was getting over the net. It was like she said, "All right, coach, hold my beer. Watch this." And she just went out there and started blocking everything. It was so cool. Maybe I'll clip this and put the video in of her hitting, but it was so cool, man. I was so proud of her. She was happy, all smiles. The team was rooting. It was really cool. It was a good night of volleyball.
That's good. And it's nice when your kids do something like that. And
Yeah, especially
You
when
know,
she didn't
pass.
get a chance in the
Right.
beginning. And now she got a chance to start and just absolutely just destroyed it on the court. It was so cool.
Hey, maybe they got
Um,
some voodoo going on up there because the other girl keeps getting hurt and Mia keeps doing really well. So you know.
I'm telling you, DeSoto, Missouri, man. There's somebody out there with a freaking doll in the back of the room going, snapping her legs and shit. Like,
As long as it don't happen to Mia next, now that the other now
that's
that
right.
the one
That's
girl's
right.
gone, they're gonna target Mia now.
Yeah, I mean, knock on wood, Mia has been injury free. Her knees hurt all the time and stuff like that, but I mean, she's done well. But yeah, so let's get to some football picks. Let me pull up the sheet. So last week you went um you went 3-1, 2-1, 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah. So your record's 6-2, not 5-2. You were 3-1. And if you went 3-1, you should be 6-2, right? I don't know how to add. Sorry, my bad.
It's okay.
I was 3-1, and somehow I'm 6-3. Oh, I did pick 4 games, but I
You
pushed
pushed
one.
one. You pushed one.
I can't add. Anyway, let me share my
We'll,
screen.
we'll fix it later.
I'll fix the like thing later. Let me share my screen. Let's pull up our thing, and here we go.
Anyway, the whole gist of this is I think Eric's leading in the money category, but I'm 1 or 2 games ahead and picking right.
Yeah, I just got lucky. I got lucky with the money game.
Yeah,
So here,
that's why they call it gambling, buddy.
yeah, I'll unshare this. So hold on a second. So or unhide it. So you went 2-2.
2-2. That's right. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, so you should be 5-3. Why is that a date? You should be 5-3, right?
No, we changed that right. I'm 5-2. I'm 5-2, and you're. How are you 6-3-1? We should
You
have the
were
same amount.
you were 3-1.
Yes.
You won two, and you went 2-2. So that's 5-3, right?
5-3. Yes. Correct.
Okay. And I was 3-1, and I went 1, 2, 3, and 1 and 1. 3-1 and 1, right? So I should be 6-2 and 1.
Yes. Correct. We should
But
have the same. It should equal to the same amount of games.
it won't.
Okay.
See, I'm just gonna go ahead and format this while we're on here. Okay. 6-3 and 1. Good Lord. Never mind. Just anyway, I'll fix that later. And you're 5-3, right?
Yes.
Oops.
You're 6-2-1, and I'm 5-3.
6-3 and 1. I won 3. 1, 2, 3, 6, and then I lost 1. Oh fuck.
Both totals should equal. Shit, I don't know. You know.
No, because I bet one more than you. I bet
did
one
you?
more than you. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I bet the extra one. So this is actually
Okay.
just 5-3.
Got it.
All right, I'll fix that later. So let's go back and hide this. Well, on our picks, let's see. On our picks that we didn't bet on, we would have gotten Wisconsin all day.
Wisconsin would have won.
You would have gotten Notre Dame.
No, that would have been a push.
That would have been a push. I would have gotten Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I got FSU, Texas A&M. We
both would have
won. Memphis, I would have gotten money.
Memphis.
Damn it!
I know. We'd have won
the Bills.
We'd have won the Bills. We'd have both lost the Ravens. Green Bay only won by 1. We would have won the Pats. I took Arizona, and you took Dallas. I'd have won that.
Good Lord, Dallas. Jeez, San Francisco destroyed the Giants.
Well, it's just I know. Anyway, it is what it is.
All right, on to the next week. Let's see what we do. All right, so, do you know which games you want to take yet, or no?
No, not really. I grabbed some off the internet today, and we'll go from there.
I refuse to bet off Colorado yet. I just don't know. I just don't know.
Well, they got drubbed by Oregon.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
And Southern Cal has got a better offense than Oregon, but I don't think their defense is as good. So, they're playing in Colorado.
And Colorado's going to come out mad.
Yep, but I still think Southern Cal's too tough for them.
But 21 though, that's tough. That spread is what I mean to win. Just straight money line, I'd pick USC.
Oh, correct.
But 21.5 is tough. I think Georgia.
That Florida Kentucky games is weird to me because I think Florida should be favored and Kentucky's getting 1.5 at home.
Yeah, that is weird. Who did they play last week?
Who?
Kentucky.
It was somebody. I think they're undefeated. They beat somebody. I think Kentucky's undefeated.
Okay, so yeah, that's weird. What division? What's Kentucky in?
There's the SEC.
Are they?
Yeah.
So they last week, they beat Vanderbilt 45-28, and
Yep.
then the week prior they beat Akron 35-3. How about Florida?
So you got Florida. Florida played some. Oh heck, they beat Tennessee, but then they had an off week last week. They played somebody. They
What
beat
are
them like 33-10 or something like that. I can't remember who
Florida's
they
not
played.
SEC, are they?
Yeah, Florida. The Gators are SEC, bro.
Okay, yeah, so they're playing Kentucky. Yeah, so it's actually 1.0 now. It's not even 1.5 anymore.
Oh well, we'll leave it
We'll
at a
leave it.
point. We'll leave it at
Yeah,
a point and a half.
that's fine. So let's see. Week 1, Florida beat Tennessee 29-16.
Yep.
And then last week they beat Charlotte 22-7.
So,
Oof.
all right, we'll keep going down the road. You got
All
the
right,
dogs.
Georgia, Auburn.
The dogs are going to the Plains to play Auburn, and Auburn's getting 14 and a half.
I think it's
LA,
going to be closer, but I think Georgia's going to win.
I think Georgia go.
Oh, I didn't put
LSU's
the
go.
I didn't put the
LA,
points in here.
it's 2.5, but it's Ole Miss is plus 2.5. Ole Miss is getting 2.5,
Okay,
and then Notre Dame at Duke.
I'm taking
And
that one.
are you?
Yep. Okay.
So then you got Miami going to the Bills.
Oof, that's going to be a good game. I hope.
That should be a good game. Baltimore's playing Cleveland.
Baltimore burned me last week.
Yeah, but that wasn't.
Denver and Chicago.
Yeah, I threw that in there because that's too. That's too. Who the hell gonna pick that game?
It's the trash bowl, man. It's the trash bowl. You got that game, and then Minnesota and somebody else they're playing that has no wins. We can start betting on hockey.
Exactly.
Minnesota is going to be. Hello?
Hello?
Where? It's not on here. Minnesota Vikings. There it is. Panthers.
Yeah, they're going to.
Ugh. Yeah. All right. So look, poor Denver. 70 points.
How do you give up 70 points? I mean, and I didn't watch any of that game. I was actually out doing some stuff, and then I went and played a little golf, and I came home and I was looking at some scores, and I looked at my wife because my wife's got into this goddamn. She watches them, which I told her she sucked because she watches the Kelsey Brothers podcast. She done got sucked into that with all the Taylor Swift stuff. So
It's fun if you haven't watched it, man. It's a good podcast.
Oh, it is a good podcast. It is, but I gave her hell because I'm like, oh, so you're watching their podcast but not watching ours. But she just got all sucked into that Taylor Swift stuff, and then
Everybody is, man. It's great for the game. Look, whatever. Now the NFL. It's so funny. I was watching. I think they were talking about it. It was Pat McAfee was talking about it. It's like the NFL for years have had all these suits sitting in the room going, how do we get more women to watch the NFL? And Travis Kelce just brings Taylor Swift to one game. Poof, problem solved.
Exactly. And then I heard Travis's jersey sales spiked during that. I'm wondering why.
400%.
Yeah, Taylor's got her army, and every one of them went out there and bought daggum jerseys.
Oh, yeah.
My wife texted me today. She said, you know what? I'm gonna buy Jason Kelsey's jersey and see if his sales spike. I'm like, you do that, babe. I'm sure it's gonna matter.
Yeah, I'm sure that one jersey sale from the no name in Georgia. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Good Lord, that's hilarious.
We got on that track because when I started looking at scores, I saw the Miami scored 70. I said, is that a right score? She said, what, the Dolphins in 70? I said, yes. And she said, no, they scored 70. I'm like, yeah. Jesus.
They could have scored 73 and been the all-time scoring leader for a game, but they kneeled down instead of kicking the field goal.
Well, at least you had. I'm just trying. I mean, were they running to football and Denver just couldn't tackle them? I mean, or were they running it up, or were they?
Tua had they had, I think it was 900 yards of offense.
Jesus.
Hold on, let me look. That is crazy. It's absolutely nuts, man. I mean, I can't believe it's. I like and I kept hearing this last year, when the XFL is around, because we have an XFL team, which is fun and it fills the
Right.
stadium and it's pretty cool. They should make the winner of the XFL league play the loser of the NFL with the worst record, and the winner gets to stay in the NFL.
Yeah, that might not be a bad thing.
Like the Broncos in the XFL, like that's your penalty for a year. All right, so let's see. I want to look.
You got New England's going to Dallas. And then KC's traveling to the Jets, the JET Jets.
I like KC and the Jets going to be a tight game. I don't think it'll be 10 though, so I think I'll probably take the Jets on that. But yeah, it's the fucking Kelsey show now. Everybody wants to see. So Tua had 309 yards and 4 touchdowns. Russell Wilson had 306 yards, but 1 touchdown and a pick. Running back had 203 yards and 2 touchdowns. Tyreek Hill had 157 yards and a touchdown.
Wow.
Oh, that's hilarious. I'm trying to see total yards. Dolphins. Here we are. All right, so passing yards 376, rushing yards 350. So 726 yards on offense.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's hilarious. Anyway, all right. Okay, so anyway. back to school here.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the Florida Gators plus the 1.5. No, you got to go over one for me. Tab over.
Oh shit. Minus plus.
No,
they're
plus.
favored. They're not favored to win.
They're not favored. Yes.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take that one too.
I'm gonna take. I know I'm taking Baltimore plus the 2.5 against Cleveland.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. No, plus. Cleveland's favored to win that game?
Yep.
Oh, good Lord. All right.
They're playing in Cleveland.
I'm going to stay on the Miami train. Just because that's my daughter's name.
Yeah, that's a good point, Mia.
That's how you bet. I like the color of their jerseys. I'm betting like a woman now.
And then they win. See,
yep.
I told you they were going to win.
Yeah, I told you I'm good at this. Yeah,
exactly.
I'm gonna take LSU.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. I actually think I'm gonna take. I don't like any of those pro games except the Baltimore game, even though I think Dallas should cover in Dallas. But I actually think I'm going to take LSU and Notre Dame.
Okay. I'm going to take Dallas. I'll do it. I'll do it for you.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, wait. Minus 6.5.
Yep.
So a touchdown or more. I want to throw one more in there just for fun. Yep, I sure do. Let's take Denver and the points, and give up the points. Denver by 3 or more.
Wow! No, Denver is getting 3 points. So Denver can lose by as long as they lose less than 3.
Right. I'm just saying Denver's going to win by a touchdown.
Okay, and you may be right after giving up 70.
Yeah,
Chicago sucks, so Justin Fields ain't worth a crap.
The running back for the Dolphins threw a touchdown pass in that game. Hold on. Box score recap. No, I want to see who was it. Yeah, Devon Akane, however the hell you say his name. No, wait. Right. Mike White threw a 68-yard pass to Robbie Chosen. Mike White had more passing yards than Justin Fields last week.
That doesn't surprise me.
All right, let's put some.
But you know what? If if Denver gave up 70, Justin Fields may throw for 500 this week.
I will see. I'm
I
going
don't
to take
see.
Denver. I think they're
I
going to
don't
come back
see it.
angry.
I don't think
I'm only
Justin
doing
Fields.
100. Well, I got a lot of money to spend. Shit.
Yes, you got a lots of money to spend.
All right, Notre Dame, I'm fairly confident in. Denver, Miami. I'm sad. Good lord. Even if I do 500 on each game, I still have $700 more to spend. I got to pick another game. I'm going to take Colorado in the points. No, plus. So I'm just saying Colorado will either win or lose by less than 21.5 points, right?
Yeah. Yes. Correct.
All right.
So
Right.
USC can win all day long as they only win by 21 or less.
Right. Okay. Denver. I'm just gonna for fun, $400 that I'm just gonna throw in the trash can. I'll do 700 on Dallas. Hopefully they have a comeback week. That's $300 more to spend. Son of a bitch. All right, 600. 600.
You got 100 more.
400. There we go. All right. What do you got?
So give me 700 on Baltimore. But I got 1,100 to spend. Yeah. Give me 500 on Notre Dame. You forgot LSU over there. Did you? You forgot putting money on it.
Oh, good. There we go.
What I got left?
You got 600. You got Florida and LSU.
All right, give me 4 and 2. 400 on LSU and 200 on Florida.
All right, picks are in, man. Signed and sealed.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
All
I
right.
know.
Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. All right, that's enough of that jazz.
See, but you picking an extra game.
I did. I had to spread my money around, man. You'll be picking extra games once you get some money in your pocket.
I know. I only got 1,800. I ain't got 2,700 or whatever it was.
My 2,700 is going to disappear fast after next week. After this week.
Yeah, you picked the Denver Broncos, man. They got to win sometime.
Well, yeah, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, what else you got over there, man? You got some Sleepy Joe news, some Trump news, some conspiracy,
I got some sleepy. I always got conspiracy shit.
Yeah, I know.
We're getting ready to go. They're getting ready to go into the election, so COVID or some shit's coming. But I love how they're talking about. Sorry, I got to get back to one of my pages. I love how they're talking about, the government shutdown and spending money. You know what the hell they're spending? Have you seen what they're spending money on in Ukraine?
Of course not. Well, I saw them listing it on the screen, but I didn't read it all. So like missiles and whatever.
Okay. Oh yeah, they're supposedly spending it on tanks, and it's bad if damn 60 Minutes and a few other of the MSNBC news stories are running this ad that are bashing Joe Biden, are running this story. It's got to be bad. So it's way worse than it really is. So yeah, they've sent money over there to help with tanks and a few other things and bullets, but they're also buying seed and fertilizer for their farmers. The Ukrainians are taking this. But what about our fucking farmers in a farm bill?
Yeah.
Right? And they're telling our farmers we can't do certain shit to grow crops for them climate change, but yet them some bitches, they're sending our tax dollars over there for them to do it.
Well, the climate's different over there.
Yeah, exactly. So
that is nuts, man. What about the entire island in Hawaii that was leveled by a fire?
Exactly.
Send them $1 trillion.
Out of all these billions of dollars they're sending, that the Ukraine is spending it on fertilizer and seed for the farmers. They got a farm subsidy bill. We'll call it that. So they're also paying first responder salaries to the tune of each first responder is getting a salary of like $56,000. We're paying for that shit. The
and
Ukraine government.
Yeah, our most underpaid people, our first responders, give them some little money, please. Thank you. Yeah.
they're paying their government salaries. And I get it. They are paying some divers to do some underwater exploration to make sure ammunitions, to get dropped, to explode or not, live. Okay, I'm getting that. But they got to
Wait,
survive.
hold on. How bad does that job
I
suck?
know, right?
Hold on, guys. I'm going down to make sure. Bloop, bloop,
Yeah,
Whoop.
you got the big atomic spout coming.
Guess that one was still alive. Sorry, Bill.
I mean, I could possibly go along with that one, but then they're subsidizing small businesses. So you shut our goddamn country down over freaking lockdown COVID bullshit that, and you all mom and pop now, all the corporations, Home Depot and Lowe's and all them, they got their bailouts, but the mom and pop stores didn't get jack.
Mm-mm. Well, yeah, like $2,000 in a small business. Yeah,
but you're subsidizing this other country, and you're devaluing our dollar because for every dollar you print to send over there, the inflation is going to kick our ass over here. I mean, we're already looking at $5 a gallon in gas, whereas in Trump a few years ago had it what, $2 a gallon?
I think it down to like 179 at one point here.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I get it, but we're getting poorer while they're sending money over there. And yes,
Yeah.
they're helping with some tanks and some ammo. I mean, hell, they're sending them howitzer shells that we as a government can only make $25,000 a month. Russia's shooting 60,000 a day. I mean, if we go to damn war, they've destroyed our oil reserves. We don't have any oil anymore. They're sending all that shit over there. I just don't get what the fuck is wrong with our country.
It's being run by an idiot who's just being told what to do by the guys who have something to gain by doing all these things that they're doing.
No, 100%. They're greasing their greedy ass back pockets while you and I and the rest of this country suffers. And if we go to war, we ain't even got. I mean, we can only produce 25,000 shells a day. That's our capacity to produce. Russia's blasting 60. What the hell do you think out there in China and anybody else is going to do?
Mm-hmm.
And we ain't got enough oil in our reserves. I mean, hell, if the damn war lasted longer than probably 2 or 3 weeks, we'd be screwed.
That's a short war.
And then we got a tranny running through the middle of the field, holding up a white flag going, you offended me and shit. I mean,
I got a howitzer for you.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're in so much trouble. It ain't even funny.
I know. Just with simpler days, man, when there was no social media, no bullshit, no platform for people to.
So, what's going on in St. Louis? Any murders?
Always.
I know. Y'all
every day.
The murder capital of the world.
I think we've gone down to like fourth, I think, now. But yeah, it's always bad here. I mean, every morning a fatal crash, fatal shooting, teen shot, kid shot, cop shot. Like, I mean, it's nuts. It's absolutely crazy. I mean, where I live, I'm south of the city, about 25 miles. I mean, where I live, it's all rural hicks down here. But, yeah, it's bad. My daughter lives up there.
So are you a rural hick? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, fuck no. I just live where it's cheap.
You live at the bend in the river where all the guns are at the bottom of the lake, right?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, like my house is in a neighborhood, but this neighborhood is not on Google Maps.
How does that happen?
If you type in my address, it just brings up a field.
Google hadn't been allowed back on the street to
I guess it's a dead end street. They probably missed it. I don't know. Have you seen? I think it's a TikTok or whatever. The guy said he's been waiting his whole life for this. He like saw the Google Maps guy roaming around the neighborhood. So like he had, I guess, his buddy come out, and like poured like red shit all over the thing, like laid on the pavement, all bloody and stuff. And he was standing over him with like an axe as a Google Maps thing went by.
Did the Google Maps guy stop?
Yeah, the Google Maps guy kept going, and that's what they do. They just scan right as they drive by, and then they showed after the TikTok a picture of Google Maps of it actually getting onto Google Maps of their house.
Oh, so they're actually in the Google Maps.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
so if you look up that guy's address, it shows him over his buddy with an axe in the driveway.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a good way to get there.
I've seen the Google Maps car a couple times in my life, not often.
I don't know. And hell, I just saw you talking about the money they're sending to Ukraine. I just saw where they awarded $1 billion to some place to improve trees and equity in some little forest space. You know,
Can they send me like
I
a
guess
half
the
a million
I
dollars to
guess
improve my house?
yeah, I mean, I guess the dung beetle in that area is under attack, and they've got to preserve the. I mean,
save save the dung beetle. That's a
people.
great campaign.
I mean,
What about the war on drugs or the war on racism or the war on guns or all that other stuff?
no,
Save the dung beetle.
it only suits what they and I get so tired of these. I saw where there's a few of the transgender activists and a lot of the actors are coming out and they're all upset because all these people now are voting to keep transgender out of women's sports. I mean,
They should.
I totally 100% agree with you, but it's just people jumping on the bandwagon, man. It's daggum stupid, and people are getting nuts everywhere because they're doing it here. I mean, heck, just down in the town about 20 miles south of me, they had 4 murders last weekend. 4, which is pretty big for us. So, they all happened in one day. One dude shot his like 8-year-old child and his ex-wife.
Perfect.
I mean, how do you do that? I mean,
we had 4 hours between 4 murders between 11 a.m. and 12 p.m.
You had 4 murders between 11:30 and 12.
yeah. 4 in a weekend. There's plenty of that, but yeah, that's crazy, man. Could you imagine? Like, I don't even know what it would take for me to get to that level to shoot my family.
Yeah.
No, I could see being angry enough to shoot some asshole who's maybe trying to hurt my family or pissing me off or whatever. I can see getting that angry. But still, I probably never pull the damn trigger.
No, it would be bad. I mean, if I ever got to the point that I'm pulling the trigger, I'm not going to have any remorse over it. Something's going on that is bad enough to get that bad. So,
and it would probably have to be kill or severely injure somebody in my family.
Correct.
And I'm going to jail for the rest of my life.
How do you shoot your family members? I just don't get it.
Or like those girls who have babies in fucking alleys and leave them in dumpsters and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I saw where one lady beat her. She beat her mother. She'd been sentenced. Her trial's going on or something. She was going to college, and God darn, I don't remember where it was, but the school called to ask, what was going on. And the girl heard the conversation. She took a damn frying pan and hit her mom upside the head and stabbed her because she was embarrassed. I mean, she killed her mom over some stupid shit about her not going to class. She hit her with a frying pan.
And then stabbed her?
And then stabbed her like 20 times. She actually stabbed her and whatever she was using wasn't working, so she got something else.
Good Lord. Yeah, there's mentally ill people out there, just like the school shootings and stuff like that. But, man, yeah, I don't know. It would literally have to be like somebody killing one of my family members or severely injuring them for me to pull a trigger. If somebody hurt them, I'd go beat their asses. I wouldn't kill them.
Oh, no, but if somebody's breaking in my house to try to do me bodily harm, then, yeah, I mean, that's going to happen.
I'm going to have to use a frying pan because I don't own a gun.
Yeah. Well,
that's right. You don't either.
I gotta call a timeout and go down to the riverbank. So I'll be back.
Excuse me, Mr. Robert.
Hold that thought.
Have a seat on my couch. I'll be back in about 20 minutes. I have to get my scuba gear.
I'm going to say, here's all the things you need to get while I'm gone.
Yeah. Here's where everything is. Get your stuff together. We'll chat when I get back.
We'll get back, exactly.
I just got to go to the river real quick.
Yeah. I got to go fish in a minute.
Yeah. Loose golf balls. I got a big game tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yes.
And then, then I see where they're sneaking. They had snuck Fauci into the CIA so he didn't have to sign in. So he could, when all the COVID crap was going on and some of the aftermath, this is coming out now, so he could basically help direct the narrative as to what was going on. And I'm telling you, it was a big cover up for the damn election, and there's some shit coming. We're fixing to have an election. There's some shit coming.
We'll see, man. What, 3 more months? 4 more months? Till the year rolls over?
When's the Iowa caucus? In like
January? You can't say caucus on the air. What?
We can't say caucus on the air?
You can say cock. You can say we say whatever the fuck we want. Why is today's Google's 25th anniversary? Why is there a 2.5 inside of Google's logo?
Maybe they're 25 years old.
January 15th.
And then I saw where the Popeyes lady. Did you see the Popeyes lady take out the gun and start shooting at the person
at the drive-through?
Yeah. I mean, damn, you can't even go through the drive-through anymore. And then she calls her buddy to come get the gun to take it home, so she
Weren't
wouldn't
that
have it
wasn't
on.
like the family arguing about curly fries or some shit like
Yeah,
that?
she either gave them curly fries or she didn't give him the curly fries in the order, and he was just asking for his damn curly fries. I mean, he just wanted his damn curly fries. And then she went to yelling, and then she pulls a damn little 380 or whatever out of her back goddamn pocket and goes to shooting at his ass.
Next time I go through a drive-through, like, McDonald's or a Big Mac, large fries, like, fillet of fish and a small fry. Guess I'm eating this. Bye. I'm not gonna argue that shit in the drive-through ever again.
And then you look, all that shit that's going on in San Francisco is making its way to Atlanta and stuff. People are just walking down the road, busting out windows, grabbing shit out of the car, and running down the road.
They do that here too.
I know
The smash and grabs all the time.
It's stupid.
I know.
And
but they get away with it.
It's because they don't punish them anymore. There's no repercussions for what you do.
No, because they're too busy with all the heinous shit going on, like murders and killings and stuff like that. They're like, oh, you got shit stolen out of your car? You have insurance? Go file a claim.
Oh, yeah, but it also comes to the, defund the police movement from BLM and everything else. So now you got officers that aren't backed by the city or, they don't feel like they can do their job. Hell, I wouldn't do it either.
Right. Just like the teachers can't discipline kids, right? Because if they discipline them, they might show up the next day with an AR-15 and blow up the whole classroom.
I mean, it's absolutely stupid.
It is.
Like we said before, because there's no home training. Plain and simple, there's no home training.
Nope, it didn't matter if the cops wouldn't punish me back in the 80s. If I came home and my parents found out that I stole some shit out of somebody's car, woo-wee.
Oh, exactly. And if the school calls your house, I know we've talked about this before, it'd be like, no, I'll take 3 paddlings, don't call the house.
Yeah. Do you have a frying pan you can hit me over the head with in here or something?
Whatever.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I saw today too where CVS plans to close 900 stores next year because of all the retail theft. So all the shit's going on, making it harder for us to go to the store and buy the hell what we want.
It's almost impossible now. Like, what was it? We went to CVS for something really stupid. Like, I don't know, it was some sort of makeup that my daughter wanted, but it was all locked up. It was like an $8 item. Like, are you kidding me? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I did see where the NBA star Jimmy Butler, who's he play for? Miami Heat. He was driving around in LA and he's got there and posting on his TikTok or Instagram or whatever. This is highway damn robbery at the gas prices.
I saw that.
In LA.
145 really? Something dollars.
Y'all voted for them goddamn idiots. Y'all caused all this shit.
I wonder if I can go back in the gas station and tell them I put the wrong gas in if they take it back.
Yeah, really. Can you siphon this back out?
Yeah. Well, speaking of sports, so did you see that freaking idiot high school coach in Ohio? What he did? Oh,
I'm afraid to ask.
His team was playing this other team that was from a town that was predominantly 90% Jewish. And one of the plays he had the word Nazi in it, and they used it a lot. So,
are you kidding me?
No, it's like Nazi 47. I'm like, all the fucking Jewish kids on the field, like, dude, what the fuck? So at halftime, the coach of that other team said, we're going to go home if you don't stop using that play. So they stopped using it for the second half, and the coach is no longer with the team.
I would imagine so.
What an idiot.
So, okay, if you've got any rational sense, Russ, you've got to know, A, I shouldn't be doing that, and B, if I do this for my school, I'm going to get fired after the game, if not during the game. Wouldn't you think common sense would tell you I'm going to get canned before this night's over with?
If you're using the word Nazi?
Yes,
right?
To a bunch of Jewish kids?
Yeah. 90% Jewish, predominantly Jewish neighborhood, town.
Wow.
It's like, this team from El Paso, Gringo 47, Gringo 47. What, dude?
Hot tamale, Pepe, hot tamale, hot tamale.
Hot tamale, wide right, hot tamale, wide right. Yeah, tacos.
Jesus.
Good Lord. Nuts. I know.
So, man, I don't get it.
Like,
but
why? Like, does he just like fuck it, I'm gonna get fired. Let's see how much I can get away with during this game before they fire me. Like, was that his? That had to have been his thing. Like, that been had to what he was doing.
I just would like to go back to the days. I mean, I was born in the wrong time. I like late 1800s, early 1900s, when people were still on horseback, and you could carry a gun. You didn't like somebody, just shoot them. We had an argument.
Yeah, just drive by on the horse like, oh,
Yeah.
Bill. He called me a dick last week.
Exactly. He drew on me first.
Round him up. Round him up. Bury the hole.
Damn.
I'm watching a show on Netflix called Outlander. Have you heard of that one?
We started watching it, and I think we have to get past the first 3 or 4 episodes, because the first 2 we hadn't got to the point. Everybody raves about the show, but we hadn't got far enough in it. We're like, okay, this is a little boring, but I don't think we're only on like episode 2. I think you got to get further in.
Yeah, 1 and 2 and 3 were kind of tough. But now it's getting really good. There's more story, there's more fluff, there's less flashbacks to the husband and like her old life. And it's a cool concept. I like it. And the storyline is getting much better now. So
okay, well, I guess I need to we haven't got that far because we turned it off. Because I tell you, unfortunately, I can watch a few episodes, but my wife, if you don't grab her attention in the first 10, 15 minutes, oh, this sucks, let's turn it off. I'm like,
same here.
Give it damn 2 episodes. Nope, it sucks.
That was Game of Thrones for me. I had to force myself to watch that to get past that first season.
See, we never got past the first season. We got 2 or 3 episodes in. Like, oh, what is all the rave about?
Titties. Yeah. Titties everywhere. Literally just nudity all the time in Game of Thrones in that first season, because they just wanted to suck you in, literally. So it was like, yeah, it was like all nudity. It was crazy. And that's why I started watching Outlander. I said there was nudity in it. So
no, we're about to watch season 5 of Virgin River.
What's that about?
It's lady moves to a quaint small town. I want to say up like in British Columbia. It's in the Northwest, like around Washington, British Columbia, and they own a bar. A little small town, kind of a feel-good story. It's actually pretty good. You should watch it.
Is there nudity?
It's not much. So you being a single male, you might want more nudity, but when you're watching it with the wife.
Yeah, got to get my Netflix kit out, my tissue, my lotion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you want to get your lotion out, you need to watch Netflix. Lady, that based on the book, Lady Shirtless Lover, whatever. What was that damn book? Lady, dang it, I can't never pronounce her name.
I don't know.
There was a book written about it too, but it's pretty steamy. It's on Netflix.
All right, I'll check it out.
If you want steamy, if you watch 365 days, you need to watch that if you want some steamy. That's pretty damn good.
All right, man. I'll get the sheets over the new couch and go. No kids this weekend. Netflix time, baby.
It's pretty good.
I'll come back to this podcast next week limping.
What? We did watch season 9 of Suits. Have you seen that?
Oh, I've seen all the Suits. I love that show. I was so sad when it ended.
I was mad because, we got through season 8 and I didn't know there was a season 9, and I'm doing something at work and something popped up on a Facebook reel. I'm like, wait a minute. I watched every damn season of that. I remember that scene. And I found out there was a season 9 that wasn't on Netflix. I'm like, some bitch.
Yeah, that was a great show. I was so sad when that ended. You know what? I was really sad when it ended. Ted Lasso. And I think you haven't. Did you watch that one?
I watched 1 or 2 of them, but I heard it was pretty good.
It was awesome, and you just fall in love with everybody, and it's one of those where it ends. You just like, it was awful. I hate it. And they're coming out with another season, I think.
Yeah, they are. Like they were talking about doing Lasso. They were talking about another season of The Office, which I think I don't know how you improve upon that. Where are you going to go? So
yeah,
but there are a couple of them they were talking about doing another season on. Hell, I'm waiting for. Have you seen Netflix? Have you seen Jack Reacher? Not the movie with Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Where's that second season?
I know it was supposed to be out, and I think because of the writer's strike, they're not.
It's on Prime, not Netflix.
Yeah, well, that's right.
Yeah.
But I think because of the writer's strike, they haven't been able to complete season 2.
There's some nudity in that one too.
It was. Oh yeah.
Jack Reacher season 2 release. Let's see. Confirmed series regular season.
They probably don't have a release date.
February last year, just the official premise. February 24th. Production is wrapped up.
Wasn't it February 24th of 2023?
Yeah. So that's when production. It doesn't have a date. So who knows? We'll have to wait.
It has to do with the writer's strike.
I'm sure it does. Everything. We're waiting for FBI to come back and NCIS and all these other shows and my Chicago Fire, PD, and Med shows. Man,
hell, I miss The Good Doctor and The Resident. Those are we got.
Resident. I started. Never watched The Good Doctor.
You need to watch The Good Doctor. You'll get sucked into that.
Okay,
it's pretty good. It's actually pretty good. It's very interesting. That's for sure. With the autism and stuff, and he does a damn good job acting.
All right. Well, that's what I really like. Like, I'll just be watching the show with my daughter. I'm like, what I love most about this? Like, I believe this dude. Like, this is, it's so cool when you can see it acting like that. You just appreciate it.
He does a damn good job. But you actually think he has autism, all the mannerisms and everything. It's really good. I got sucked in that one, and damn, we done watched every one and waiting on the new seasons.
Like Dustin Hoffman and Rain Man.
Yeah, I mean, exactly.
That was crazy. So good, so good. But all right, man. Well, we got our football picks in. We will watch some football this weekend. I'm gonna watch a lot of Netflix. Gotta go to Walmart, get some Kleenex.
Yeah, if you're gonna do that, I would start with it's Lady Chardelay's Lover. Watch that one and watch 365. Now, 365 has like 3 movies. So there's like part 1, and then there's part 2, and there's a part. But it's actually movies. It's not a series. But
okay, cool.
They're pretty steamy. And oh hell, there's another one that's pretty damn steamy too. I'll send you a text when I figure it
out. Okay. All right. I'll start drinking some vodka. Keep the grip loose. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, brother. Well, hey, fun as always. We will see. I think I'm gonna have less money than you at the end of next week, but we'll see, man. That's why they call it gambling.
That's why they call it gambling, baby.
Nope. Don't forget to buy your Powerball ticket tonight. It's $986 million.
Damn it! I bought I need to check and see. Did the Mega? I bought my Mega Million tickets last night. I didn't even see if I won anything.
Today's Wednesday, right? Today's Wednesday.
Yeah, today's Wednesday. So the Powerball's tonight. So I don't mean anything ugly. I hope y'all don't win, so I can buy one for Friday.
If I win, it's $850 million. You will never have to work another day of your life.
Don't worry, I feel the same way. So if we win, that's good to know. If one of us win, then we'll figure out something.
$850 million, cash options $425 after taxes. I'm still banking like $280 million. Yeah, you're never working. You're never working. I have like 4 people that I know, and you're one of them. My sister will get taken care of, her kids, my kids. That's it. You get the rest.
I'm the same way. I've got some family members and several, close friends, and that's it.
Yeah, I can give everybody I know $20 million and still have over $200 million.
Yeah, you got plenty left. Exactly.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be good.
Yeah. Well,
I'll go literally buy an island. We'd all just fucking move there and never have to see society again or deal with oil prices or Joe Biden or the American government.
That would be great. That would be great.
Yeah, just some giant island. We can all have our own sides of the island. We don't have to be around each other all day. We'll build just some giant party place right in the middle, like a clubhouse, golf course.
Clubhouse and a few golf holes and some daggum hot tub and everything. Hell yeah.
I'll pay some PGA guy to come over and design the course. Fuck, I'll have Donald Trump come over and design it. Why not? It'll be fun as shit.
Yeah, he's got something to do when because he ain't gonna get elected.
We'd invite all these guys, all the PGA guys, to come over and play and just hang out and have fun.
Hell yeah, we could do a big podcast and invite people down. Who's our special guest this week?
Yep, and we can have numerous Airbnbs to have famous people come and stay and luxurious accommodations, and that'd be awesome. That's what's happening. I'm gonna win this Mega Million or win this Powerball, baby.
Yeah, we'd have to do something because the taxes on the property taxes may be a lot, so we'd have to make sure the money's making money.
We'd own the island.
Well, that's true. We'd be our own little country. We're going to plant our flag right in the middle.
That's right. It'd just be our grumpy old men logo.
Yeah, we're our own sovereign nation.
That's right. That's right. Oh, it'll be awesome. All right, man. Well, hey, wish me luck. I'm going to go buy that ticket here. Well, I got to take my daughter to that Apple store, and then I'll buy a ticket on the way home.
You need to go up to that place where they're doing the voodoo that your daughter's going to go buy the ticket up there. Can you buy it?
That's 30 miles away, man. I could have bought it last night while I was there. That's 30 miles away.
All right, brother.
All right, man. Have a wonderful week. See you next week.
You too. See you.